Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Innovation Podcast, your source for all things innovation. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, today I have Yaron Zakai-Or on the line, and he's CEO and co-founder over at Arti. Yaron, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Hey, Adam, how are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing fantastic, and I'm excited. We got a lot to cover today, so we're going to talk about Arti. We're going to talk about broadcasting from home. Is this trend going to continue? But first off, I just want to say congrats on being a 2019 MEA Award winner, so congrats on that for your work.
Thank you very much. We're honored to be an MEA Award winner.
So I want to go a little bit further into the company and the reason why you won an award. So let's just kick it off and get into Arti. So tell us a little bit more about your business, please.
So let's see if I can be as engaging as my business is. And Arti is in the trend of doing augmented reality. But augmented reality has become, in broadcasting and in video in general, is these days a complex thing to set up, expensive, and you can mostly use it from the studio. And we're taking this 20 to 30 years of business and moving it to the cloud, thus making it affordable, available everywhere, and easy to use. And that's a huge shift, and that requires all of us, to actually think about augmented reality in the new world, the world where you don't need tons of hardware, you don't need huge teams with graphic specialists, you just need a computer, a camera, and a content creator in order to create engaging 3D experiences merged into the real world.
Wow, get out of here. Finally, I've been wanting to play with this stuff forever, and I'm like, well, we're just a little 11-man crew media company here. I want to create some augmented reality stuff too, but I thought it's always been out of reach. I'm excited about this, Yaron.
Let's do it. Yeah, that's exactly so. You know, what you just said is exactly the reason this company has been founded. So my co-founders have been nominated to the MEA Awards this year, and they've been nominated based on their work for the Tour de France for NBC.
Wow.
And you know, they came to me. One of them is a longtime friend of mine, and they asked me, you know, all of our customers want AR, but just a few can afford it. Can you make something that will make everyone be capable of using it? And another of my co-founder, Avner, joined forces with us, and we all, you know, started this path towards making augmented reality and video affordable and easy to use. And, you know, exactly to small media companies that could not afford it up until now, and big broadcasters that could only afford it in their main studios, is exactly how we're planning to take, you know, a market that was only available for the top couple of percentage and take it to the whole market, thus increasing the market size, you know, probably 20 to 30 times.
Wow, unbelievable. And I think that's a great transition in today's topic. So let's go a little bit further into that. So broadcasting from home, is this trend going to continue? I mean, where's your crystal ball on this one, Yaron? Because you're working in the middle of all this stuff, and you're even up in the ante with the AR part of things. What do you think happened next?
So, you know, up until a couple of years ago, broadcasting from home would have been, you know, sound like science fiction because bandwidth was not there, because availability of graphics was only in the main studio because we didn't have the cloud. These days, you can stream from almost anywhere in the world and be available and accessible to a huge amount of people. So that enables, the kind of core technology, the connectivity enables people to broadcast from wherever they are. And that would make scenarios such as broadcasting from home or broadcasting from the field more and more available. And of course, the biggest challenge that you have is how can you create an experience where you're broadcasting from home or broadcasting from your remote office be as engaging and as rich as broadcasting from your main studio?
Wow. So I think personally that the broadcasting part and the streaming, it's not, we haven't started doing it yet over here, and we will, but one thing at a time. So podcast has always been our bread and butter, but I've been pulling for it. I feel like streaming and that people want that, they want that reality feel also. It took reality TV at one point, took over mostly regular TV for your day-to-day, and so now this streaming thing, it's a big deal. Like there's a lot even just on Facebook or other things, like I see what's happening and I'm like, it blows my mind, like some of these audiences out there that I would have never imagined in the past.
Totally. As we're going into our market in a more significant effort these days, and we're starting to talk with broadcasters from all over the world. And of course, you have, the broadcasters that have been around for many years and are moving into digital. But you also have these new fully digital broadcasters. And, just today I spoke with a broadcaster from India. They're 100% on Facebook Live and on their website. That's it. They don't have any traditional analog TV, and I think that the world is definitely moving that way, and the standard or the analog TV is moving that way as well. So the biggest question in my mind is how can you create, going back to your comment, how can you create really an experience where the same proficiency in terms of the looks, in terms of the audio, in terms of everything is going to be available from home and from your main office? And connecting to Arti, really, if you can create an experience that is full with rich graphics that can bring your computer game to be in front of your, besides the anchor while they're presenting that computer, talking about or reviewing that computer game, then that can be a really thrilling experience. But that's futuristic. If you talk about today, how could you bring simple graphics, bar charts, pie charts, videos, et cetera, to this experience can be create extremely engaging videos that are as good as your main studio videos in home.
Man, that's awesome. You got me all excited, Yaron. I'm like, I want to do some videos too. This is good. So that being said, we're about out of time for this episode. So if somebody's listening to this, Yaron, and they want more information on Yardi or how to engage with you and your team, two-part question for the final question. Number one, what are typically the right types of businesses and clients that are usually a good fit for Arti? And number two, how do they follow up?
Awesome. So businesses that are good, that will benefit from using Arti are any professional video producers, all the way from tier one broadcasters that want to have their reporters reporting from their home offices or from their offices outside the main studio, all the way to major YouTubers that can work with us. And of course, everything in between. So if they want to get in touch with us, they can go into www.arti, ARTI.TV.
Fantastic. Well, Yaron, really appreciate you coming on the show today, and congrats again on being a 2019 MEA Award winner. So congrats for all your great work with Arti. Really exciting stuff there. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store, and if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Innovation, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments in the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things that you're working on. And Yaron, thanks again for coming on the show.